What's up guys, Justin here for S&S Archery. In today's gear video, we're going to be looking at a new product from Spot Hogg. Today's gear video, we're going to be looking at the Fast Eddy PM sight. Alright guys, we've been waiting for Spot Hogg to come out with some kind of Picatinny Mount for the Hoyt bows, and we finally have it within the PM sight. Now this version is only available on a Fast Eddy. There's nothing in the works as of now as far as seeing this on a Tommy Hog, so we're pretty much limited to the Fast Eddy. But the one thing that really makes Spot Hogg unique is all the different housings you can run. So whether you run a single up pin, double pin, the new triple stack, 3-pin horizontal like I have here, 5-pin, 7-pin, you name it, it's going to fit on the Fast Eddy. So a lot of different options as far as that goes, but as far as functions, the way this sight is built, we have a Fast Eddy. The main purpose, the main idea behind the Picatinny Mount here is to limit weight hanging off to one side of our bow. We're now mounting in line with our riser, creating a lot better bow balance. I personally ran the black gold dual track with the Quick Link last year. I loved it. It felt a lot better after the shot. My bow didn't want to fall. So that is definitely the benefit. The mount itself, you can see here, it's built into the sight body. So a little bit different than, say, the black gold Quick Link. That's kind of more universal. You can be left-handed, right-handed. You can swap from different sights, whether it's pro, verdict, whatnot. Here with the Fast Eddy, this is just built into the sight, so this is a fixed item. Basically, this little clamp system is going to lock up to our bow here. Once it's tight, very rigid, because of the grooves in the Picatinny Mount and that screw coming across the clamp, it can't move up and down, so it's very rigid. As far as dimensions on this, some of the specs, front of the riser to the front of the scope, we're about 5 inches exactly. Because these sights are fixed, there's no adjusting these in or out. You're pretty much set on whatever peep size you have. So the whole idea is really lining up our scope rings, giving us the most balanced visual every single time, being very repeatable as we're going to shoot. So with some of the other sights, if your peep doesn't line up right with those black golds, you might have to change the peep size. Here with Spot Hogg, we have multiple ring options. We have a single ring, the smaller MRT ring, and then the larger ring. So these are just going to help us really line up. We can pretty much use any of the 3 inner rings to get that perfect alignment. As far as weight, 13.7 ounces. You know, Spot Hogg is known to be heavier duty sights. Their build quality, just built like tanks. As far as functions and what this sight actually is, it's a fully adjustable sliding sight. So basically meaning you have your individual pins. You can set these up as fixed, so 20, 30, 40 here on a 3-pin. And then I'm able to use sight tapes, which are provided, and then basically wrap them around my dial, use my pointer system, get the ballistic set, and dial this out to where the scope housing moves up or down. I can correspond back from the pointer to my floater pin and make a long distance shot. So tons of adjustment. If you guys want to watch a more detailed video on the Fast Eddy, the original version, which is basically this other than the base itself, I'll go ahead and put the link right here. And if you guys want to see instructions on how to actually sight this in with the sight tapes, I'll go ahead and put that up as well. So check out those videos. Hopefully that explains some of the info there for you guys. You do have all your axis-y adjustments with this. You have the toolless windage adjustment, micro, quick disconnect assembly. I've got a whole nother video on that, kind of explaining when to use it, what's new about it. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put this up. But basically that adapter is going to give you a ton of adjustment left and right. And it's really crucial in this instance. We normally would mount, like I said, to the side of the riser. Now in line, we're actually moving the scope housing back in that direction. So creating some kind of third axis adapter to give us a ton of windage in both directions is key. And so Spot Hogg nailed it out of the park when they came out with the quick disconnect assembly. So that is all included. Like I said, ton of different variations in scope housings, different pin sizes. color options, and we can also do custom orders on these PM sites as well. So if you want different pin colors and sizes, we can definitely do that. So next thing I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and mount this up on my bow. We're going to go out and we're going to shoot. That way we can find out where this is going to shoot left and right, make sure we have enough clearance and that the sight is actually going to work. With some of these inline sights, guys are running out of windage or having too much windage bar issues with hand clearance. So we're going to shoot this, see where it's going to zero out, and then we'll come back and finish up the video. All right, guys, I've been out here for about 10 minutes shooting the new Fast Eddy PM. I pretty much have it all dialed. There is some adjustments that you're going to have to make within the quick disconnect assembly when you receive the sight. Very easy to do. I'll demonstrate this on the inside here in the shop. But like I said, this whole video is just to show you guys where I'm hitting and show you that in fact you can hit center on these inline sights. So I'll go ahead and throw an arrow down the course just so you can see where I'm at. So right there, perfect. All right, guys, you can see there, I have the Fast Eddy PM shooting right where I want to be here at 20 yards. No, I haven't gone through the whole setup process as far as sight tapes and really, fine-tuning my pins. But to start, my 20-yard pin is shooting left and right perfect. So we'll run back in the shop and we'll dive back into the sight and show you a few more things on it. The one thing that I wanted to show you guys is how easy it is to make an adjustment in large increments versus using your micro windage here. So because this block is so short, we definitely want to utilize the 3rd axis block and the 6-hole spacer. So we'll go ahead and break this loose. This is where my bow shot outside, but we'll go ahead and take this off just so you can see how easy this is to make an adjustment. So you just have the 1 Allen screw, you lift up the scope housing, and you have these little pins, and you can slide it down and make those big 1/4 inch adjustments. So very nice and easy to set up. And like I said, this is where mine finished out. Sometimes, and in my case, you're gonna have a little bit of blockage or coverage of the quick disconnect assembly and the ring system. Now it's only in this small corner here. Really, it's not a big deal. You kind of get used to it over time, and if you're not really looking for it, you actually don't even notice it. But I just wanted to give you that information so you're not surprised when you do get this set up. Because we're having to shift that housing over, definitely potential that quick disconnect assembly is going to block just a small portion of the sight ring. Yes, if you were to run, some of the smaller rings, you may get away from that, but here with the larger 3-ring or multi-ring, it definitely covers up a small portion of that. That pretty much sums up this new sight from Spot Hogg. Like I said, we've been waiting a long time for this. We're really excited. We've already sold a ton of these, a lot of pre-orders going out. Guys are really excited for them, and they should be. This is going to be a fantastic sight. Build quality, hands down, probably the best out there. Built like a tank for sure. So if you guys have any questions about the Fast Eddy PM or anything else in the store that we carry, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be glad to help, and thanks for watching.